to a So Steady online event. Please have all your tools and note-taking capabilities ready. Your event begins in less than 3 minutes.
Hi everyone, it's Stacy with So Steady, and I am super excited to be here today. I am showing off an amazing giveaway that we are launching today, guys. So I've actually put the link into the chat already. I included it in a little reminder email to join us about an hour ago. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be highlighting some of our best So Steady table accessories today, guys. So you're going to see some of those highlights of things that we have available for you that you may or may not know about. And then we're also going to be announcing our Mother's Day giveaway. So what we're going to be sharing first is kind of all of the contents of what you're getting in your Mother's Day giveaway package. And how do you enter into the Mother's Day giveaway? Again, go ahead and click the link that we put into the chat. I'll drop it in there one more time for you. All we're asking you to do is tell us why you want to win this amazing package. So the Mother's Day giveaway package is $500 in value. And basically what you're going to be getting in it is what you see in front of you and a little bit more. So we're going to be starting with a So Steady Wish 2.0 table package. So with that, you get the So Steady Wish table, which is a $229 value to put on any make and model of machine that you already have. So you tell us what make and model of machine you have, and then we're going to put that on your table for you. It comes with the circles and straights tool and mat. So that's something that automatically comes with the Wish table now. It comes with the polish kit. So all three of those amazing accessories are part of the $229 value. In addition to that, we are giving away the So Steady travel bag with it, so you get a little place to store everything. We're giving away a cool little prize package from Clover. They're including scissors, Choco liner refill, I think a heat disappearing ink pen, and then I think there's one other item in there that they're including as well. It's a $50 value for that. Our So Steady suspension system is part of the package. And then finally, our So Steady light stick. So you're getting all of that, a total value over $500 as part of your prize package. Oh, and guess what? We found this handy little thing in our storage area, and this is a duo lamp by daylight that you can clamp onto your So Steady table, so you get more lighting where you're sewing. So all of that combined is what our Mother's Day giveaway is going to be. So in order to enter into that giveaway, all you need to do is you need to go over to that link and you need to put in your name, your email, and then you need to go ahead and tell us why you want to win this or why you want to give this to a special mom in your life. This can be for all moms out there, new moms, grandmas, dog moms, cat moms, and even bird moms. So we want to honor all of you, and we want to be able to have you enter to win this awesome giveaway. So with that being said, we are going to announce the winners in 2 weeks. So we want to do it before Mother's Day, because wouldn't it be so cool if you actually got this present? I don't know if we could pull it off in time, but to be able to announce to that special mom in your life, or even to yourself, that you won that before Mother's Day. So we're going to be announcing the winner on May 10th. So stay tuned for that. This is a worldwide giveaway. So enter to win. We're going to be choosing you randomly. So if you're in Australia, we're going to have to ship you this amazing prize package, guys. If you're located in, California, then you're the lucky winner. So, but it's a worldwide giveaway, and we're super excited to be able to share it with all of you. So now that we have shared our amazing giveaway with you, I'm going to dive into some of our best-selling table accessories. And I'm going to do that by, obviously now you're kind of seeing some of the cool accessories that we have for our tables just all in one place because they're part of our giveaway. But there are a few accessories that we actually are not part of our giveaway that have been some of our best-selling accessories from the past and even in the present here. So I'm going to start with kind of our original. So I wouldn't call it our oldest, but it is kind of our oldest. Our travel bag is actually our first official So Steady table accessory. And the travel bags that we started with were a gray bag. If any of you have a gray bag out there that was made by So Steady, then give us a little shout out. That was our first original So Steady travel bag. And we went from that to this pretty teal color. Why? Because I kind of like teal, guys, and I thought that would be kind of a fun way to be able to show off the bags a little bit differently. And then we've updated those bags in the last several years and added additional pockets, added back straps so you can attach them to your machine bag. So that was actually our first accessory. But the second accessory we developed is this handy little spinner tray. And this is actually a really cool little tool that allows you to keep all of those things that you want to store underneath your table right there and collect them all in one place. So amazing for all the needles and pens because it has a magnet corner. So if you toss in your pens as you're doing your projects, then you can actually just have them all corralled in one little area there. So I'm going to show you how it works. This is actually available at all of our resellers worldwide. And basically all you do is it has this cool little acrylic hole at the very top. That hole is intended to go ahead and secure to one of our Sew Steady table legs. So you can secure it to our suction cup leg if you have one of our Sew Steady tables that comes with a bonus suction cup. That's some of our smaller tables don't have it, but most of our bigger ones do. You can secure it there, and you can actually end up putting that tray anywhere you want. Sometimes it's really handy to have right in front of the needle, so you can go ahead and just drop those pins in as you're doing your sewing project. But we've got that right there. You can kind of see that a little bit better. Or you can go ahead and secure it to one of the more permanent legs. You know, all of our legs are pop on, pop off. So none of our legs are permanent, guys. But the legs that actually have the buttons that secure to the table. So I would just pop this leg off right there. I would go ahead and just slide that hole, right? So into that, and then I'm able to go ahead and pop that spinner tray right on to your Sew Steady table leg, and voila, you've got a nice little storage bin to put all the little things, all the extra feet. So if you aren't a lucky person that can get that wish table, maybe you've had too much fun with some of our Westerly demonstrations and you're not able to get that wish table, but you do have a Sew Steady table, or then this is a great solution for being able to keep all of those cool little things corralled in one place. So that is our spinner tray, and that is something that you can go ahead and add to any Sew Steady table, new or old. You can add it to other types of tables, but that hole was originally developed for the table legs on Sew Steady legs, and you're going to know a Sew Steady table leg because it is that pop on, pop off, and it's a little bit wider. It's more of a tube as opposed to just a skinny, maybe white leg or something like that. So that is a great solution. That was actually one of our first accessories that we developed for our tables, was our spinner tray. So the next accessory that I'm going to show you today is actually an accessory I think we brought out to market probably about, I'm going to say maybe 5 years ago. And this is actually our Sew Steady light stick. And this accessory we do have on sale right now. This is on sale with the purchase of any Sew Steady table. You get a bonus light stick for just $10. What is a light stick for? Well, I'm going to show you how you can make this light stick work for you. So a light stick allows you to go ahead and turn your sewing table into a light box. It also allows you to add additional lighting to your sewing area. So it comes with this USB cord, which is just a really handy little cord, and it just has a little USB plug-in here, or a plug-in for the actual light stick. So I'm going to go ahead and just connect the light stick to that cord, and then I'm just going to actually plug in the USB right into my machine, which is super handy. That a lot of machines come with that USB plug-in. If yours doesn't have a USB plug-in, then you can just use a standard wall mount option for a USB, which is pretty standard. I know some of us Apple users are having to go to a different mount, which is a little bit annoying, but the standard USB mount is on a lot of those standard plugs, so you can go ahead and use that. Once you plug it in, you can kind of see that it lights up. So now you know that it is ready for action. And all you need to do then is just tap it. And voila, I've just blinded everyone now. We now have our light stick ready to go ahead and engage. So it can be as simple, guys, as just using the mounts that come with the light stick. It comes with actually double-sided sticky tape that you can actually secure this light stick to the underside of your machine and actually provide yourself additional lighting right underneath your machine area. You can, that could be a really, really handy way to use your light stick. Another really handy way to use your light stick is to put it underneath your machine and underneath your table and turn your table into a light box. So that is a really, really cool way to do it. And we had for years customers that would actually call up and say, I just want to get a flat table with no cutout because I want to use it as a light box. And I was like, well, that's awesome, but you can actually use your Sew Steady table for that too. So that's another reason to get maybe a little bit bigger Sew Steady table, is because you can turn it into a light box. So all I'm going to do is I'm actually going to remove my handy little glider here. This is our Circles and Straights mat. We'll talk about that in a little bit. And I'm just going to put this little project. So, we find all kinds of things that maybe we want to go ahead and copy the shape of and print off or take out of a magazine, so we can go ahead and create it ourselves. So this is just one of those scenarios. So I've gone ahead and taken that, and I'm going to go ahead and just replicate it by putting it onto my light box. And then I've got my blank sheet of paper here, and I'm just going to draw it out. It's that easy, guys. You're able to turn your Sew Steady table into a light box just by putting that light stick down there. And again, this light stick is dimmable. So you do have the opportunity to go ahead and decrease the light if it's too bright, or you can increase the light just by going ahead and tapping on it and holding down. So that's an option for you. But it's a really, really simple solution for being able to create all kinds of things and use your Sew Steady table for more than just being an amazing sewing surface that you can't live without. Now you've got an amazing sewing surface you can't live without, and a light box. So kind of a cool option for you. So that is our Sew Steady light stick. Again, use it to mount it underneath your sewing machine and give yourself a little bit more light right underneath your sewing machine. Or you can go ahead and use it as a light stick. Again, that is on sale this quarter, so through June, where you can get a light stick with any Sew Steady table purchase for just $10. So that is a bonus. So far we've done our spinner tray. The spinner tray retail price is just $15. So adding a little bit of storage to your life with the spinner tray for just $15 is a great option. And then, of course, now we've done our light stick. Stay tuned, guys, because the more you like it, the more you have the opportunity to win these items at the end of our Wednesday Wonders today. So we've gone ahead and showed off the spinner tray and the light stick. Like it, maybe even tell us which ones you're most excited about. And we will go ahead and be doing a giveaway at the end of our Wednesday Wonders. So the next item that I want to share with all of you is going to be something that I bet most of you are very aware of, and that is our Sew Steady Grid Glider. So our Sew Steady Grid Glider is, I would say, probably our best-selling accessory. And this was actually brought to market probably 4 years ago. The Sew Steady Grid Glider is a 12 by 20 sewing surface. So it was originally developed with the goal of creating a glider surface for our Sew Steady tables. Around the time that we brought the Westerly Design rulers to market, which at this point has already been 8 years, you guys. I can't believe time flies. We actually were promoting the Free Motion Glider, which is a Teflon glider. And we realized that we really loved the idea of creating a glider that had more options, that had more purpose. So we went ahead and created our Sew Steady Grid Glider. So this glider is a polyester material. That being said, it allows us to print on it. So we were able to create all of these markings all the way around the needle for you. When you place this glider on your machine, you want to go ahead and align those markings. Let me get you a little bit closer there so you can see that. You want to align those markings to your needle. So you can see there's this thick dotted line there, and there's a thick dotted line here. You're aligning that to your needle because you have all these amazing seam allowances right at the needle area. So what we wanted to develop is not only a glider mat to make your fabric move really freely through the needle area, but we wanted to develop a tool that you could use for all kinds of sewing purposes. So this one has the rectangular cutout and allows you to go ahead and access, have your feed dogs up while you're doing any sewing project. So as you can imagine, when the world went crazy making masks, this became a huge, huge seller. And of course, since then has become a huge seller and asset for folks in their sewing room because of all of those measurements that you have right there at the sewing machine, including the angles. So you can do all kinds of flying geese and all kinds of different projects using the angles as well. So since we brought that to light, this is our 12 by 20 mat again. So it's one of the biggest mats on the market for our glider surface. We went ahead and recognized that this is, ideal to fit on our Sew Steady tables. The underside of this material is actually a micro section. So it's not an adhesive. It's not going to leave residue on your on your sewing machine or on your table. It is actually microsectioning to the super smooth surface. So the reason why it's ideal for our Sew Steady is because our Sew Steady is made out of that high quality acrylic that's really smooth. So you're never going to have a problem with it sticking to your Sew Steady table. Now, if you were to try to apply this to maybe your cabinet insert that's wood, or to your cabinet top that's wood, it's going to probably be a more porous surface, and this glider is not going to stick as well. So if you ever had any problems with maybe this glider, maybe getting some lint on the back of it, maybe when you're storing it, it just kind of got some extra stuff on it, or from a lot of use, you do have the opportunity of washing this glider in warm sudsy water, or even taking a lint roller to it to remove that film, and then it's right back to normal stick. So that's a couple different care instruction opportunities for you to take into consideration. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you is the next size glider. Because these were developed to work on our Sew Steady tables, we've recognized that this glider is actually a little too big for some of our smaller tables that we offer and some our cabinet inserts. So keep in mind, this is a great option for your acrylic cabinet inserts as well, because it is something that just sticks down to that sewing surface and allows you to be able to do all kinds of sewing and quilting with it. So we came out with an 11 by 14 glider. So I'm going to walk you through how to take your glider out of the tube, and then how you would install this once it's coming out of the tube. So this is, again, our 11 by 14 grid glider. It comes in this clear plastic tube. The goal with the clear plastic tube is that you're able to go ahead and store it back in there in the future. So in order to get that out, I just put my forefinger into the tube itself, and I just spin it to go ahead and kind of make that glider a little bit tighter on the inside, so I'm able to pull it out with ease. So it's that easy. Just put your forefinger inside, grip the inside of that glider, and then you're able to pull it out with ease, because sometimes they can get stuck in there and it's like, how do I get that out? I forgot. So then once you pull that out, it does come with some instructions, and the instructions inform you that you're going to want to peel the protective backing off and save it in the tube for easy storage. So in the future, if you're not using the glider, then it is great to go ahead and put that plastic backer back on it. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you how easy it is. We do a little peel here tab for you, and you're able to pull that off right there. And it's that simple to go ahead and pull that off of the protective backer and go ahead and install it onto your table. So this does, again, have that rectangular cutout, and it has all of those markings that we were talking about for 1/4 inch seam allowance, 5/8 seam allowance, and 3/8 on both sides of the needle. So this is great for doing all types of different sewing projects. And again, you're just going to align it with the needle. You're going to want to align it for both the horizontal as well as the vertical position of the needle. And if your needle position changes, then you just want to go ahead and realign it. So you're going to lay that down. And again, I have it laying over the other mat, but that's just for showing you how it all works. And then if you want to remove the glider, you just kind of tuck the corner in and bring it up underneath the foot. And voila, it is ready for use. Now on those gliders, speaking of wanting to remove it, some of your machines might have a top loading bobbin. That's okay. Again, it's really easy to remove this glider. You're just going to pull that, you're just going to go ahead and pull the corner up, and you're going to tuck it underneath the foot. And if I'm wanting to go ahead and change the bobbin thread, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of tuck that up and then get my bobbin going, and then I'll push that back in, and then I can go ahead and when I'm putting the glider back on, I kind of curl it up and I bring it back underneath the foot, and voila, it's ready for use. So it's that easy. So coming in, we're showing off our top selling Sew Steady accessories for our tables. And now you have seen our spinner tray, our light stick that can give you more lighting underneath your sewing area and turn your Sew Steady table into a light box. And now we've just showed off our amazing grid glider that comes in 2 different sizes, a 12 by 20 size, which is one of the biggest gliders in the market. Again, all of the amazing markings, and then 11 by 14 size glider. So again, our glider options for the small glider, the retail price on that is just $25. So the price point is pretty awesome on those as well. And then for our grid glider, it's just $29. We are making a change to our grid glider cutout. So right now our cutout is a rectangular shape. We're actually just going to corner that. So it's going to have rounded corners to make sure that, you know, anytime you're maybe needing to go ahead and pull it up and on, there is no effects to maybe it having any tears or anything like that. So stay tuned. That's going to be a future change on the gliders itself, where you're able to go ahead and have a rounded corner, which should eliminate any kind of tearage. If you ever experience that, go ahead and give us a call and we'll take care of you, because we want you to be satisfied with your glider. So that is our grid glider that we have here at Sew Steady. Now I have to show off this glider because, you know, once we came out with that super awesome glider option and we realized how cool it is that you're able to go ahead and get your glider onto your Sew Steady table, we realized that there are a lot of other ways that we can use the gliders. So we developed that Circles and Straights mat. And the Circles and Straights mat is just like the grid glider, where you're able to go ahead and have those markings on the right side of the needle and at the, you know, kind of close up right there. But then we also made it so you can have all of your diameters for circles on the left side of the needle. And I think we talked about that recently on one of our Wednesday Wonders. But what you're able to do is then take this amazing tool here and then just stick it on. If you're looking for straight seams, you can stick it on, align it with maybe that 5/8 inch or 1/4 inch marking, and then have your fabric bumping right up against that for a seam guide. So that's an amazing option for this. And then you can actually turn that and you can use it as a circle sewing guide. So you're able to go ahead and choose the size of circle you're looking for. We'll say like a 12-inch circle. You align the markings on the tool with the actual mat, and then you're able to go ahead and create a very accurate 12-inch circle. You just stick that down, and then voila, you're able to go ahead and stick your fabric right onto that mat and create a 12-inch circle. I'll just do it with my paper so you can kind of see how that works. But this is what you would do, is you put your fabric down onto the tool itself, and then the feed dogs actually carry your fabric around in a circle, creating a perfect circle for you. So you can see that that's pins there. We give you a pin more to protect yourself. So that's a bonus that I just showed you because we weren't planning on talking about this amazing accessory today, but you can actually purchase this accessory separately. So if you already have a Sew Steady table cabinet insert, or if you maybe don't even have a Sew Steady table, but you wanted to add it to one of your, existing tables that you have, that is an option for you. So that's our Sew Steady Circles and Straights tool and mat. And again, what we loved is that we could create a mat that could give you circle sizes and give you accurate information from the needle point, wherever your needle point is, that would tell you that I'm going to be making a 30-inch circle, or I'm going to be making a 4-inch circle. So we were really excited that we had that opportunity in creating that style of mat for you. And then, of course, the tool system worked great with that. So I have one more amazing accessory. So I haven't told you all of the super cool things that we're going to be giving away today, but we're for sure going to be giving away the light stick, and we're for sure going to be giving away a spinner tray. So stay tuned. We might have one other thing that we're for sure going to be giving away today. So I'm going to go ahead and now talk a little bit about our most recent amazing accessory that we brought to our Sew Steady tables. And that is actually going to be our Sew Steady. And I'm going to back you up so you can actually see this in a better way here. That's going to be our Sew Steady suspension system. So you can see our Sew Steady suspension system arms. They're hovering right here. This is an amazing way for people to be able to kind of create yourself more arms in your sewing room. And these arms are available in either sets of 2 or 4. And what you're able to do is basically elevate your project. So I don't know if you've noticed, but Sew Steady's our slogan is elevate your creativity. And for years, when we brought Westerly Design to market, we were showing people how to do ruler work on just small quilt sandwiches, 12 by 18 or 14 by 15 size quilt sandwiches. And the number one question I would get asked when I was at shows is, yeah, that's all great, but can you actually do that on a full quilt? And so we wanted to go ahead and create a solution that would say, yes, and here's your tool. Obviously, there's a lot of solutions that have been out there in the past. In the past, we talked about the suspension systems that would hang from the ceiling. That's always an option. I think that Dime had a weightless quilter that was a floor mount option. But what we did is we decided, you know what, we really want to create something that will work with our Sew Steady tables, that will work on a countertop, that will give people the arms and the way to elevate their sewing project while they're doing a bigger project in their sewing room. Obviously, our tables are wonderful for that, but our tables, can't hold up a full quilt. They can't even hold up, a full ruler organizer that you're sending through that table, depending on the size of table you have. So I'm going to show you kind of how the actual arms work, and then I'll show you how you might install one of these onto your sewing surface. And then we might have one to give away today. So basically what you're going to do if you were wanting to go ahead and maybe do a smaller project, like we'll say a wall hanging or baby size column, you would go ahead and go grab the, it comes with these little spacers. I'm just going to grab this really quick and show you. It comes with these cool little spacers here, and these spacers are actually just have this gripping material on them that will grip onto the fabric for you, and so it just kind of is an extra add. So you don't need to scrunch up the project. You don't need to actually do a lot to have it grip into the clamp itself. So all you're going to do is grab that, and then you're just going to clamp it right there, and now you have your project elevated right where you want it. And I'm going to pull you down a little bit so you can now see it there. You have it elevated right there at your sewing machine, and you're able to go ahead and use it to go ahead and do any kind of free motion quilting or ruler quilting right at your sewing machine area. So this has created so many great solutions for customers that were wanting just a simple solution that they can take anywhere, that they can pull out of their drawer and be able to use for all kinds of projects. We have customers that obviously are using it to finish their quilts. We have customers that are using it to bind their quilts. We have customers that are using it for wedding dresses, ironing their wedding dresses because of all the layers, being able to hold up the multiple layers and be able to iron one layer at a time. I personally used it to mend a giant dog bed because it was so big and it's circular, and I was trying to figure out how I was going to make that work. So there's all kinds of different reasons why you need to be able to hold up and have multiple arms in your sewing room. And this is that solution for you. So let me go ahead and show you what comes in the box and then tell you what, how many you might want. We had a customer the other day as we were sharing this during one of our lives, and she said, I already have 3 sets of these, but I think I want a 4th. Well, what we encourage you is if you're doing bigger projects, if you're doing queen size, king size quilts, the more arms, the better. You're going to want to have these be held up by more arms, depending on the weight. So we start with the 2-piece or 4-piece sets, and then you can add additional arms from there. Our 2-piece set retails at just $49. It's actually on sale right now from $59, so that's a great opportunity for you. And all you're going to do is you're going to pull it out of the box, and you're going to see that it has this really wide blue bar. And that blue bar you're just going to use to go ahead and release the clamp. And what I love about this is the clamp, guys. It's so simple, and it opens up so wide for you. You can actually clamp on to cabinets, to I was using it on my granite countertop up to 3 inches. So a really, really thick surface you can clamp onto, which is really, really nice because some of our tables have a really, really thicker surface that you're trying to clamp to. So you get all kinds of options that way. I'm going to show you how you would clamp it just to the edge of a Sew Steady table. Now, I don't recommend that you would clamp this to the edge of your Sew Steady table. If you're doing a bigger project, I would definitely recommend you clamp a little bit further away for a big project, and you clamp onto a bigger cabinet style to be able to hold on to that, because the Sew Steady tables can only take so much weight in a certain area. So definitely keep that in mind. But notice how easy it was to clamp that. I literally just got the correct thickness. I put it onto the table, and I just secured it and you don't need to over tighten it, just by a nice hand tightening, nothing too tight. And it's so easy to use that way. Then it comes the simple clamp here. So I'm just going to unscrew this little button, and now I'm just going to go ahead and slide that onto the ball, and then I'm going to pop the actual clamp. We're calling this the clip onto that ball, and I just screwed that the button onto that. So now we've got that screwed on, we've got our clip secured, and we're ready to go ahead and use it. Now notice in the back here, I have these fully extended. Fully extended is awesome. It allows you to really, hold up the project really high. But I will say that sometimes if you're trying to hold a lot of weight, having it fully extended kind of is, it's not ideal. So if you're dealing with a bigger project, we do recommend actually keeping a little loop in the actual, in the arm itself. So keeping one loop in there allows you to go ahead and kind of keep a little bit of rigidity to that, and will hold that up a little bit stronger for a bigger project. So that's a nice little tip, is to keep a loop in the actual arm itself if you're holding up the bigger projects. But it's that simple. So now the 2-piece set comes with 2 arms and 2 of those spacer tubes. And again, that's on sale, $49 for 2. And then we have a 4-piece set, which comes with 4 arms and 4 tubes, and it comes with a ruler work class. That's only available at our resellers. So if you have a reseller near you and you're wanting to go ahead and take advantage of that, give them a call. They have this opportunity to do the 4-piece sets, and that's just $89. So if you know you're going to want more than 2, that's a great way to go. But that's normally $99, so that's also on sale right now. So those are the 2 options for our Sew Steady suspension system. So now we've showed you some of our best-selling table accessories. And, again, I highly encourage you, if you don't have a Sew Steady table, to consider one. But a lot of these table accessories are accessories that you can actually add on to a lot of different options that you have in your sewing room, whether it's the gliders or the suspension system, or even our light stick. You're able to use those in a lot of different ways. So I wanted to go ahead and take you on over to our giveaway page again. We announced at the very beginning of our live today that we are kicking off our Mother's Day giveaway. So our Mother's Day giveaway is our way of honoring all of the amazing moms out there. And whether you're a grandma, a new mom, or a dog mom or cat mom, we are excited to honor you. And in doing so, we are doing a $500 giveaway with our Sew City tables and a lot of these amazing accessories that I've shared with you today. And we've teamed up with Clover, and they are offering a couple, or I think 4 or 5 different items, total value of $50 in the giveaway as well. So now let's go ahead and give you a little link here and give you the details on how you can enter into this amazing giveaway. So we have, again, our Sew City giveaway right here. Go ahead and enter to win. And you can enter as many times as you want. So you can enter for you can enter for your mom, you can enter for your friends, but you're able to go ahead and enter as many times as you like. So I encourage you to do that. And we're going to be announcing that winner here in just 2 weeks. We're going to be announcing that winner during our Wednesday Wonders in 2 weeks. So stay tuned for that, because we wanted to be able to announce it. So if you got it for someone else, you can actually give this to them as their present for Mother's Day. Or if you got it for you, then you know you are in style for Mother's Day, because you're now getting a Sew City wish table with all of these amazing accessories and your Clover package for your machine that maybe you wanted to get an upgrade for. So all of these amazing accessories, again, the wish table, the suspension system, the Clover package, the light stick, and more are going to be part of that giveaway. And I highly encourage you to take advantage of that. So we talked about doing some giveaways, guys. So now that I've shared with you all of these amazing accessories, I want you to type in the comments which ones you want to win today. So I'm expecting to see a lot of comments. I'm going to start with our spinner tray giveaway, but you choose any of the accessories that we shared with you today. You get to choose which one you want to win today. Now, someone was just asking if we have any stores near Rochester, New York. And I will tell you, if you can head on over to our Find a Retailer page, we have all of our retailers there. You might want to go ahead and just scan in. We're in the process of updating our page right now. So if you just click on the Find a Retailer, you're going to see a whole bunch of retailers pull up right there. And then you can use the control and scroll to go ahead and get closer to your area and find someone near you. So I'm not totally familiar with Rochester or whereabouts Rochester is, but every orange dot on here is one of our retail locations. So keep that in mind as you're looking for a retailer near you. Oh, I was just in Canada, guys. Come a little bit lower here. But there are quite a few retailers in New York, so you can go ahead and grab onto that. So I'm seeing everyone's comments. Keep it coming, guys. What product do you want to win today? What accessory? I see suspension systems. I see the light stick. Oh, somebody wants to win them all. Okay, let's see what we can do here, guys. I will say I'm only going to give one prize per person. So, oh, someone wanted to win the storage bag too. All right, so let's go ahead and pick a winner here. Our first winner that we're going to pick today is going to be for the Sew Steady light stick. And again, I did want to go ahead and share with you our light stick promotion. If you choose to purchase a Sew Steady table, you get a $10 light stick. You can choose to purchase a $10 light stick with that table. Normally $29.95, so a really great deal. But you can get it for just $10 if you decide to go ahead and purchase a Sew Steady table this quarter. So that's something to consider. And the way you do that is you would actually just go to our shop current promotions, or you can just go to our Sew Steady tables on the actual website here where you're at. And then when you click into that item, you would go ahead and have the option in the drop down to go ahead and select add a light for $10. And that's how easy it is. And then when you order our Sew Steady tables, because they are made to fit your Sew Steady for your sewing machine, you go ahead and type in your make and model of machine and then any additional notes that you might want on that. And then you can add that to cart, and now you've got a light stick coming with your large table. It's that easy. All right, so we are giving away a light stick, right, guys? So let's go ahead and head over to our giveaway tool here, and we are going to watch our first winner come to life. So our Sew Steady light stick is going to, let's see here, and the lucky winner, Debbie Yates. Congratulations, Debbie. I hope that that was something that you were excited to win. We're going to go ahead and pick one more item to give away today because, well, why not? Now, I said earlier we were going to do the spinner tray, but to be honest with you, I'm not seeing a ton of people super excited about the spinner tray, and I am seeing quite a few people that are excited to win a suspension system. So I'm going to go ahead and make the suspension system our next giveaway. I hope I didn't disappoint anyone. But let's go ahead and head on over, and I'm going to share with you again what that suspension system looks like and why that is something that are your different options that you can purchase that with. So our Sew Steady suspension system, again, is available in a 4-piece set if you want to purchase it directly from a reseller of ours, or you can get it in a 2-piece set as well. The 4-piece set is obviously a little better deal because you're getting 4 arms at once, and you get a class with it for $89. The 2-piece set is the $49 option. We have all kinds of cool pictures in here showing how folks are using it to do different things. That was someone doing binding with it right there. Check that out. I think that was our amazing educator, Ann Moore. We've got Kate Quinn using it to finish her double wedding ring quilt. And we have this amazing project that was set up. I believe that's Kathy Clausen, one of our educators, showing it off on her gorgeous Singer machine. So you don't have to have a fancy machine to be able to elevate your creativity in your sewing room with the suspension system. So again, just showing off some different pictures of people using the suspension system in different ways. But it's a great, great solution for all kinds of things, just giving yourself more arms in your sewing room. So now we're going to pick a winner for the Sew Steady suspension system. So let's go ahead and head over to our giveaway dashboard here so you guys can watch your the giveaway come to life. And let's take a look. All right. My mom's calling. She must know that we're doing some giveaways and want to be part of it. Let's see here. Giveaway. Nope. Why is this not working for me now? Here we go. Oh no. Okay, so StreamYard, and let's try this. Okay, the StreamYard. We're gonna do a giveaway, I promise. Just bear with me as my computer works with me. Sometimes it just needs a little extra support. Okay, it's working again. We're ready to give it away. So we're giving away a Sew Steady suspension system. This time we have 61 in the drawing. So we got a few less, but that's okay. I was just giving you guys the opportunity to get your name in there by telling me all the different things you wanted to win. So we've gone ahead and given away a Sew Steady light stick to Kathy Yates, so our first winner. And now we're doing the Sew Steady suspension system. And we've got 68 in the drawing. We're up to 69. You can see that number growing. There you go. I love it. All right, so let's go ahead and draw the winner for the Sew Steady 2-piece suspension system. Who couldn't use some more arms in your sewing room, right, guys? And that lucky winner is Linda Ryers. Linda, congratulations. I hope you're excited to have a Sew Steady suspension system in your sewing room. We are super excited to share all of our amazing Sew Steady accessories with you. Again, all of these are available at our Sew Steady resellers. So you can take advantage of purchasing from your local store. I showed you how to find the store on our Sew Steady map. So you can go over to your maps, you can call up your store, you can walk in, you can get them on order if they don't have them right there in the store. We have the opportunity to do free shipping that way if you order from the store on accessories. So that's a great opportunity for you to get that going. And again, those accessories that we really showed in great detail today, that light stick, that suspension system, the grid glider, and of course the amazing spinner tray. So we hope that you have enjoyed the opportunity to learn all about our amazing giveaway that we've got coming up as well. We've got that Mother's Day giveaway coming up for all of you. So if you haven't entered that giveaway yet, don't forget to do so. I'll go ahead and post a link again for you to enter into that giveaway, and you can take advantage of potentially winning an amazing Mother's Day package for yourself or someone special in your life. So I'm going to post that link again to enter the giveaway. And again, we did email that out to everyone as well. So if you didn't get that email, then definitely take advantage of this link. We'll be sharing this on social media over the next couple weeks too. Clover, I know, is going to be sharing it as well. So I'm sure you'll have lots of opportunities to enter to win. Again, you can enter to win as many times as you like. So you can do it for your friends. You can do it for yourself. But we appreciate you joining us today, guys, for our Wednesday Wonders. We're actually going to be back with Janet Collins. She's been sharing with us the Artisan lace kind of revamped project, and she'll be back with us next Wednesday sharing more of that amazing project with us. So I know you've been patient on that project, and we look forward to having you join us for that. Tomorrow we've got a really awesome class coming up. We're going to be doing our Starry Nights bonus class, but guess what it's on, guys? We've got Lorena Corzette, who is one of our amazing educators, that has created a jacket that she's embellished with the Starry Nights rulers. So that is going to be a really fun way to see how you can use your Sew Steady templates to create maybe embellishments on jackets and that sort of thing. So stay tuned for that. Everyone's invited. If you're not a starlet, you haven't joined the club, then you're going to want to, but you are welcome to go ahead and watch that bonus class for up to 48 hours. So we'll look forward to having you potentially join us for that bonus class tomorrow. Again, that's our Starry Nights bonus class at 10 a.m. And that is going to be with Lorena Corzette. We do not have a embroidery bonus class this month, but we'll be back next month with another embroidery bonus class for you as well. And again, that's our Starry Nights Club that we're going to be highlighting. And then on Friday, we'll be coming to you live from Paducah. That's right. Some of our favorite educators are at Paducah this week. We've got Donnell McAdams that's going to be there in our booth. I know Ann Moore is going to be there. We're hoping that she can come by and say hi to all of you and share with you some of her favorite finds so far. We're also going to be giving something away from the booth, so stay tuned for that. And then Kate Quinn is also in Paducah. So lucky duckies that they're all able to be in Paducah this week. They're going to be giving us a little taste of that as well. So definitely join us for our Template Tasting Friday from Paducah live at 1 p.m. So again, thank you all for joining us today. We'll look forward to having you hopefully win that Mother's Day giveaway. Again, that's a worldwide giveaway. So everyone's welcome to enter, and we'll be picking that winner live on our Sew Steady Wednesday Wonders in 2 weeks. It'll be after one of our showings with Janet Collins. So have a wonderful evening, everyone, and we'll hopefully see you again tomorrow during our bonus class. Thank you.